Previously on Candyman.
Candy making. This didn't solidify. I think the temperature didn't get high enough.
You do normally need a candy thermometer.
Dun dun. Good morning. Marchus Honus, day 3. I'm having breakfast because it's the most important meal of the day. Always make sure you get your breakfast, otherwise your brain won't work. Neither will your muscles. I mean, yeah, it's okay to forget sometimes. I certainly forget. But they say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day because you're like a machine running out of fuel. Your body will simply stop working if you don't get enough carbs. That's the real facts. I think that's one of the reasons I make candy, because it's good to have around. So I have an opportunity to go into town today, so I'm gonna see if I can pick up a candy thermometer. But if they don't have one, then I can always try doing the hard crack test that I probably should have been doing the other day, which is to drop the candy into a glass of ice water to see if it stiffens up and takes a form. Either way, I'm gonna try to reheat it again today. So I'm at the Korean market, picking up some stuff for me and that I might be able to use for a future candy making project. There's a thing that you can do with jellies where you can just melt them down, mix them together, put them in new molds. I'm gonna try experimenting. I'm gonna see if they have any thermometers. They might not. Wish me luck.
They didn't have a thermometer, but that's okay. We're gonna go to another grocery store after we get done doing laundry. The silicone spatula will help spread it evenly across the molds so that it's not all connected together when it dries. If it dries. Found it. This thermometer is really cheap and it has the candy stages on it, which is soft ball, soft crack, and hard crack. I know, hilarious. So this is going to be really cool. It clips onto the pan. It should be good.
Okay. I'm back from shopping. I'm kind of tired and hungry today, but I'm going to at least run you through my plan for what I'm going to do next. At first I thought I might need to set up a double boiler, so I had that ready. I was going to put this pan down and then put this thing, which is just a steamer, and set them into each other. And the bottom of the steamer is below the top of the pot, which means that water can fill up to a certain level in here. And then I was gonna put this inside, just like that. The Pyrex can definitely stand up to boiling level water. So this arrangement, I forgot, was actually for chocolate making, but I don't think this is necessary for our current arrangement. I might be able to bust this out really quick. Who knows? Alright, I'll take this whole tray out. Time of it. Aha! So these are still sloppy, but I should be able to take them out. Yeah, as you can see, these are not really solid, but wicked tough. Really, you like that little guy? Oh wait, I don't remember cleaning this pan. Okay, the boy is clean. Alright, let's keep going. Drop a mustard. Oof, bad loud, sorry. Yeah, I was checking some candy recipes today, and I'm reminded just how much I like everything about candy making. I've only tried pouring into molds so far. I haven't tried like rolling warm candy into like tubes, like candy canes, that kind of thing. I think that would be really fun. If I can. Oh, okay. How's this? I think my goal for the end of the month is to be able to make Unis Honest black and white spiral mints. Like a classic red and white mint, except the colors are the black and white Unis Honest spiral. If I can figure out how to do that, I think I will call that an unequivocal success. I'm not really sure the best way to get black candy, except to overload it with food coloring. I guess that is basically how you do it. This would be so much easier if it was actually hard candy and hadn't been syrupified. But chocolate is amazing. I think that making some chocolate would be really fun. Black and white is really easy to do with chocolate. Maybe the Unis Honest candies can be little swirly chocolate candies. Maybe. I'm still thinking about it. Either way, I want to make some sort of Unis Honest themed candy. Oof. Start to warm up a little bit. It's not necessarily what we want in this scenario. I'm not gonna lie though, this is fun. You know, like, this is the kind of thing where it may bother me because it feels weird and sticky. But the thing is that I've got a perfectly functional sink right over there with plenty of soap. And I know that whatever mess I make is temporary. And it will eventually be a vague, distant memory. And so I might as well sort of like participate in the moment, you know? I might as well just accept that being dirty or sloppy or sticky is just currently what the vibe is. It's just the current moment being what it is, doing what it does. And it's okay to let it be, let it do its thing, to participate, to be temporarily inconvenienced in pursuit of a larger goal in a way that is not altogether unpleasant when you let go of the worry of what you're going to have to do later. Because there's always stuff to do later. Always. The stuff we have to do is literally never ending. But we do have control of the pace. We choose how much each worry matters to us. I mean, if you have a sort of, if you have a psychological condition that makes controlling your worry kind of impossible, that's a different kind of issue, you know. Sometimes it's just not feasible, but for everybody who can control their worry, just remember that there will always be things to worry about. So just think of it as there's plenty to go back to after taking a break. There's plenty to get done when you want to, when you have the time. Opportunities for improvement will always be there waiting for you. I'm gonna rinse my fingies. There we go, nice and clean, no sticky. As for this, these are fighting with the push button functionality. They're not really coming out, so I'm going to go the liquid route with these. I'm just going to let them sit at room temperature and allow them to go back into a more liquid state, and I'm just going to scoop them out with a spoon. While I'm waiting for that, this is the new thermometer. It's somewhere from like $5 to $10. I've never really used one of these before, so I'm just gonna guess that's gonna be about it, I think. It's probably made for a deeper pot or something. I don't think you and I are gonna be able to see the temperature at the same time, so I'll just try keeping you updated, if I can even read it. I'll just have it sitting, I don't need it to be clipped on. This looks like it's real cold right now, so that's great. We need to get it to hard crack stage, which is at 300 Fahrenheit and what looks like 150 Celsius. So let's go ahead and pop that on and let it start heating up. It's really sloppy in there. It's kind of hilarious. And I'll start on this stuff with a spoon. Just plugged my phone in because it was starting to run out of batteries. You should see my setup, it's pretty funny. I've got a portable charger in my food shelf up here, plugged into the phone sitting on top of the range hood. That's probably the weirdest thing I've done with a phone charger. And I've done a lot of weird things with a phone charger. Alright, this is starting to get nice and liquid. Looks like we're currently at 100 degrees Fahrenheit. About maybe, I don't know, 40 degrees Celsius. I'm trying to read the Celsius and I'm not very familiar. I'm definitely a proponent of the metric system. I'm so tired of imperial. Just the other day, me and my mom were in the store, you know. The other day, I say, it was today. I was in the store with Mom today, and she was like, hey, how big is the pot that you have at home? I want to know how much it compares to this one. And she's like asking me, how many quarts are in 4 cups? It's like, I don't know. We should just be doing it in liters. I think that would make it so much easier. Well, that's probably why it has a clip. Oops, hold on. There's not a lot of pan to clip it to. It's kind of just there. I feel like it wasn't designed for this. This doesn't really... It just keeps bouncing back up. Yeah, I don't really know what to do about this. But the temperature is going up. We've got, you can probably see it actually. It's at 150 on the dot, 75 Celsius. So, whoa, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer, am I right? It's nice and liquid in there. It doesn't smell like it's burning. I think that I'm just gonna go for it, and I'm just gonna try to get up to hard crack no matter what, even if it seems like it might start burning. I think that's okay. I'll have this over here to pour it into. I'll just pour it into these for now because I don't know if I can get these out in time on the other side, but I'll try. Let's see. I gotta scooch you. No, can't scooch you. Alright. I'll just hurry up on these. And then I'll rinse it out in the sink once they're empty. What temperature are we on? It's quickly approaching 200. It's about 175 Fahrenheit right now. About 80 Celsius. Oops. got the boiling starting. It's good. This is sticky business, folks. We are now at 200 Fahrenheit, about 95 Celsius. We're getting close. We're now at 100 Celsius, about 210 Fahrenheit. Move it over a little so the heating's a little more even. I was told by the internet that that stirring it is not only optional, is discouraged, and I don't remember why that is. But I'm gonna try to take their advice and stir it, only if I absolutely have to, or not at all, if I can manage it. Almost done with this bad boy. Some of this is gonna stay in there, and I'm gonna wash out the sink. Because, you know, when you do a project like this, you almost never end up with the same weight of materials as you started with as ingredients. That's okay. Things get lost in the process. Nothing's 100% efficient. That's just the way it's supposed to be. If things were 100% efficient, trust me, things would get real weird real fast. Well, it looks like we have passed softball stage, quickly entering baseball stage. I'm just kidding. Now we're at 250 Fahrenheit, which looks like it's about 125 Celsius. Once it reaches 300 Fahrenheit, we're going to be at hard crack. The other candy stages are for different types of candy. I don't remember explicitly which, but I know that there's different applications for each stage. I was just reading up online a little bit of candy history. I didn't know this, but apparently candies were popular to use by pharmacists and apothecaries to give people their medicine in, because there wasn't gel caps to shield your tongue from the chemicals that you needed in your body, which means that they would almost exclusively taste nasty. So giving it to people in candy form was a common way of selling it. Which is, it's still a practice we do today. You probably won't recognize it until someone explicitly tells you, but that is what a cough drop is. Alright, I'm gonna clean up the green thing. It looks like we're at, still kind of at 250 now, so I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit. I'm turning it up to about a 5 or 6. We're getting there. I'm starting to smell burning. I'm not sure if that's coming from the pan or the burner. No, it's definitely coming from the pot. But I said I wouldn't bother it, so we're not going to bother it. Alright, I'm gonna turn it up to a full 6. See if that gets it going. I've cleaned this off. Spick and span. A lot of people are understandably concerned when candy spills all over something, and it does get sticky, and it does get in places we'd like it to not get, but the thing about candy is that it is sugar, is water soluble, which means that it's an absolute breeze to clean up. You don't even need soap. You just wet it down, pick it up with a paper towel or a cloth towel. As soon as it hits warm water, it's basically dust. As in, it is gone. It doesn't mean it turns into dust or anything. You know what I mean. Alright. Perfect. Like I said, very easy. Easy to clean. Spick and span. Alright. This bad boy has certainly reached hard crack stage. We've got up to, it looks like, 325 degrees Fahrenheit, and about 150 Celsius, which is not bad. I think in between a 5 and a 6 is probably where we need to put it next time we do this kind of thing. So I will be able to pour into both molds, so that's what we're going to do. And this time I've got my handy dandy spatula, and I can smooth the tops off, and we might get some legitimate candy going. Alright, I'm gonna drop it onto the tin foil real quick and see if it actually does the thing. This should... Ooh, good. It's probably going to be impossible for you to tell, but we're getting some candy strings trailing off of this. So, watch this. Do you see that string? It's not coming apart, which is good news. This is much stickier. This is actually how you get certain kinds of... Oh, that's nice. This is like that candy spider webbing effect you can sometimes get. Oh, this is excellent. It feels hard. I'm putting it in my mouth. It smells a little bit burnt, but otherwise good. This is exactly what we want. It's good to pour. Alright. And keep that there. Ooh. I'm gonna take this out somehow. Oh, it's hot. Hold on. I'm gonna take this off the burner. Do I not have tongs? I don't think I have tongs. I'm just gonna grab this out real careful. Remember, kids, I'm an idiot. Don't do any of what I'm doing. Okay. Good. This can go on here. Alright. Here's the pour. Ooh, that's sizzly. I don't know why I did that. Okay, this is gonna cool down pretty fast. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh boy. Those are some noises. Alright, I have a feeling these are going to be full of bubbles. And then let's do one in here. Maybe two.
This feels like a crazy chemical reaction. Alright, I'm gonna turn this burner off. This is easily cleanable with some, not even soap, just some water. The warmer the better. I'm gonna set this down on here, where it isn't a danger to anybody. And I'm gonna try smoothing out these tops a little bit. That'll be, I think, as good as we can really do it. This is some hot stuff, guys. This is basically lava. Alright, I am pleased with those results. I think that this is definitely going to, turn out as an actual hard candy. We did burn it. It is burnt. But this is the closest I've gotten to success. So that is definitely worth celebrating. Thank you so much for joining me today. Memento mori.